everybody. Welcome back to the Strum Session Songbook. We've got a real popular song today, Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Let's take a look at it. All right, Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Great song, but it's got a couple of things that we got to be aware of before we're really ready to go on tour with it, namely the rhythm. So let's do a little bit of a review with the rhythms. Basically, it's like this. If we look at the diagram here, you can see that I have a bunch of quarter notes, all right? One beat, okay? That we're going to tap our feet to the beat. That's generally what we're going to be tapping out most of the time. It's the quarter note, okay? That can be subdivided into eighth notes. Now you have subdivision of two parts for each beat. It's kind of like your foot going down, up. So if you're counting 1 and 2 and, right, that works. And then we get to sixteenths. Now here's the tricky thing. We can have the beat subdivided into 4 parts, and you can see by the notation there that it's 1e anna. Those are the syllables that we use for each portion of the beat. There's 4 of them here, so 1e anna. All right, now you can mix it up. This is where it gets fun. You can have sixteenths and eighths together. You can have a sixteenths in the front with an eighth in the back, eighth in the front, sixteenths in the back, or, you know, our favorite, the 16th, 8th, 16th. So that one's a little tricky, but, you know, if you work on counting them, it's going to be 1e and a 2e and 3e and a 4e, yeah. Sixteenths are a lot of fun. A lot of cool stuff happens with them, so you really want to be well versed in doing that. So there's a lot of counting that you have to do. But, you know, like anything, once you get used to it, then it just becomes normal. So moving along to the beginning of this song. This is what a lot of people will play. If you're a rhythm player, you're going to play this. The way I teach it is this. I use the transcription that you'd find on guitarinstructor.com. I have a membership in it, and it works out. I'm able to share this with my students. If you were to look at this transcription, the chords that you'll play on 2 and 3 for all of these measures, there's a lot of strumming in there, and it's nothing that falls into a pattern, a predictable pattern. So what I tell people to do is this. Get the essential parts, the 4e and 1, and then you can just strum 2, 3 in the middle before you get the other tag 4 and 1 and do the chords in the middle. So essentially you could learn this rhythm part with just playing the essential sixteenths and then strum on, you know, the chords on 2 and 3. Be something like this. 4e and 1, 2, 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4e and 1, 2, 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4e and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 4e and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 4e and 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Little mistake there, but essentially you would go to the G chord. But really, if you get the little note things in between the chords, you should be doing okay. It's a great way to learn it and then just get familiar with that part. This comes back quite a bit. You know, it's in the beginning, you play it twice, and in between verses 2 and 3, and then on the outro, this, you know, gets played like 3 times before they fade out. So this is a really important part that you need to learn. Get the 4 ands, 4 and, you know, all of that, and then don't worry so much about the chords in between. You could just do strums, you know, as a way to, you know, have a placeholder. And when you get familiar with it, play along with the recording, you shouldn't have any trouble. Moving on to the verse part of the song. Again, this is one of these simple things that we like a lot. This pattern is C, D, A minor, G, and then D, C, A minor, G. So it's a clever thing, and this is what we call genius, because you take a simple thing and you make it amazing. They just flip the chords. That's all they did, is they flipped the 2 chords in the beginning. We have a great song. So these chords are the more advanced ones. If you want to play your basic C, D, A minor, and G, go for it. There's plenty of people playing in there, and I'm probably going to play that big old honking 12 string, and it sounds amazing. So basic chords, that's all you need. So for the last part, all you David Gilmour fans, you want to just rip on that solo. Well, here's all you need. Uh, you may want to use the acoustic guitar for that beginning intro. Learning this particular scale pattern and this position is going to help you to learn that really neat solo in the beginning. But for playing the other stuff later on, or if you're just in the strum session with us and you brought your electric guitar, using this 12th position scale up at the top, this is an E minor pentatonic. This is a G minor rather a G major pentatonic on the bottom. Really, the notes are the same. The E minor and G, they're relative in that they share the same notes, just a different starting position with their scales. So learn these scales, and then you get a chance to solo in the play along. So have fun. 1, 2, 3.